Bonne journée, bien trouvé. Aujourd'hui, on parlera de pronom reflechis. Hi everyone. Today we will talk about the pronom reflechis, which are the reflexive pronouns. Okay, what are these reflexive pronouns? Look at this person here in the picture. What is he doing? He's combing his hair. Okay, so some verbs in French, pretty much like English. It's just a little different. They take a reflexive pronoun, which means that basically the person that is doing the action is both doing the action and then also the action reflects upon themselves. So they're taking the action at the same time. So they need a specific particle, a grammar particle to be added in the sentence for them to express that action that they're doing and they're receiving at the same time. Okay, let's see a practical example. Monsieur Bernard se peigne les cheveux. So, Monsieur Bernard, it's the person on the, obviously on the picture right there, right? Se peigne les cheveux, is combing his hair. So, you have here the subject, the guy in the picture. Then you have se, which is the pronom réfléchi or reflexive pronoun. And then you have the verb, which is conjugated with the subject. So, je me peigne, tu te peignes, il se peigne. That's how, or I should say, Monsieur Bernard se peigne. That's how you spell it, right? This is third person, singular. And then les cheveux, it's objet direct or direct object. He combs what? His hair. He combs what? His hair. Okay? So, that what would be quoi? Donc, se peigne quoi? Le cheveu. That's how you answer. Okay, so you have the subject, you have this pronoun réfléchi, which for the person, third person is se. If it was another subject, it would have been a different one. We'll see that in the table that comes. And then you have the verb that is conjugated with the subject, and then you have the direct object or objet direct. Okay, so usually the pronoun réfléchi or reflexive pronoun is placed right after the subject and right before the verb. So like I said, here you have your subject and then there's the verb right here, and then right here you place your pronom réfléchi. Okay, now we have to see where are all the pronoms réfléchis. Like I said, I made a little grille, a little table, and that gives you all the pronoms réfléchis that match every subject pronoun. You know, the subject pronoun, I put it in parentheses right here, is je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. So for every one of each of these, there's going to be a pronom réfléchi that matches them, okay? Or that pairs with them. So let's see the first one. You have your pronoun right here, and then you have the column of the pronom réfléchi, and then you have the example or example, spelled different in English. Okay, so je, pronom sujet. Me, that's your pronom réfléchi, and that's your example right there. Je me lave les dents. So again, I brush my teeth. In French, this will be I wash my teeth, because you can say both. You can say je me brosse les dents or je me lave les dents. You can say both, and it means the same thing. So this means see, subject, je, me, subject, pronom réfléchi, and then the verb, and then les dents, direct object. Okay, je me lave les dents. Let's see what happens with tu. Tu, pronom sujet, pronom réfléchi will be te, and the example will be tu te réveilles à 8 heures. The sentence means you wake yourself up, or you wake up à 8 heures. Okay, so tu te, je me. These are the first two. Let's see. Ils, elles, on. Se, and then the example is elle se maquille. I took, to be politically correct, I took elle instead of using il, that is masculine. Otherwise, we always use masculine. It would be politically incorrect towards women, and that's not nice. So for once, I took elle se maquille, which means she does her makeup. Okay, so elle, subject, se maquille. Okay. Look at nous. Look what happens in nous. Basically, it's a repetition of the subject pronoun, becomes your pronom reflechis as well. So nous. Look at the example. Nous brossons les dents. So we brush our teeth. Okay? And let's see what vous. Vous fâchez avec les étudiants. So again, for vous, you have a repetition of the subject pronoun, and that will be your reflexive as well. Vous fâchez avec les étudiants. You get angry or mad with the students. Last one is il, elle. Ce is your pronoun réfléchi, so it's equals the, like the one in third person right here, singular. Now you have it in third person plural right here. Il, elle, s'endorment, which means they fall asleep. S'endorment means to fall asleep. So look what happens here. Obviously, this is an old rule. The fact that you have an E here, and then you have an E here where the verb is, you have to apostrophize the S and take off one E, right? That's an old rule. That's why I'm not precising in the written part here, but I'm just reminding you. Il s'endorment with an apostrophe. Okay, you notice something here. For every part of this body, like the first example, je me lave les dents. Les dents, it's your teeth. Here, sorry. Brossons les dents. The other one was the Monsieur, what his name was, se peigne le cheveux. So all this part of the body, in French, they don't take the possessive in front of the object, the direct object. So you say les cheveux, no, mes cheveux. In English, instead you say I brush my hair. You will use the possessive, my hair. In French, you use les cheveux. Okay? So same thing for les dents. Les mains. Je me lave les mains. I wash my hands. You don't use the possessive. In French, you use the just an article in front of the direct object. So this is very important, and I specified underneath here. In French body parts such as les mains, les cheveux, etc., don't take the possessive adjective. Example, je me lave les mains. Okay, not mes mains, les mains. Not the possessive, but the article. Very important this, okay? So here you have your pronom réfléchi. Now, there's a list of verbs that go with, they take the reflexive, right? They take the pronom réfléchi. And I'll give you a list here, a table, and all you need to do is just, as usual, practice them, and then you'll tend to remember them. Here, s'amuser, to have a good time. Je m'amuse. Look how the example is. So be aware and watch look at the example, because that's your verb in the infinitive right here. Then you have the translation that I gave it just for you. You don't get that in real life, in a real situation, so I'm being nice to you. And then you have right here how you compose the sentence with the reflexive. So if it's je, and you go back to the table here, me, right? Right here, it's me. So bingo, you go right here. s'amuser, and then je m'amuse. Sorry, I gave you just now the second example. Se coucher, to go to bed, and then I pick two, so tu te couches. Tu te couches, which means you go to bed. Okay? Se détendre, to relax. Il se détend. S'en aller, to go away, to leave. Elle s'en va. Okay? S'endormir, fall asleep. Nous nous endormons. S'énerver, to become irritable or to get nervous. Vous vous énervez. Okay? Se fier à, to trust, il suffit. Il suffit de toi, il suffit du prof, it can be whatever you want. S'amuser, to have a good time. Je m'amuse. Again, je m'amuse. S'habiller, to get dressed. Elle s'habille. S'habituer, to get used to. Je m'habitue. Se lever, to get up. Tu te lèves. See that in English too, some verbs I put this in parentheses, oneself. So it makes up that is reflexive in English too. It's just a different syntax in the sentence. That's how you write it in French. Tu te lèves. Tu, subject. Te is the reflexive that goes with tu, because I gave you the table in the previous page, and that's how it is. Se lever, tu te lèves. Then you have se laver, to wash oneself. Il se lave. I pick il, so se lave. Se marier, to get married. Elle se marie. So they get married, okay? Se méfier de, to distrust, or not to trust someone. Nous nous méfions de politiciens, for instance. We don't trust politicians. It's not very nice. Anyways. Se mettre à, to start, to begin. Vous vous mettez à travailler. Okay? You start working, basically. Se reposer, to rest. Se repose. Se promener. Je me promène. Okay? So, all these, they take a reflexive. So look at them and go back to this presentation anytime, maybe print this page, have them in your head, practice them a little bit. The important thing is that you learn the table to match every subject with the pronom réfléchi. So like I said, je as me, tu as te, il as se, and so on and so forth. So you have to learn that. Okay, there's other verbs here that take the réfléchi. And I didn't put it on the table, I just added them over here just because that table was already full. Here, se réveiller, it's to wake up, you know, so je me réveille, I could say, I wake myself up, je me réveille. Se sauver, to run away. Se suicider, to kill oneself. That's what I'm going to do if I keep on teaching French, probably. Je me suicide, or elle se suicide. Nous nous suicidons, okay? That's just to repeat. Se taire, to shut oneself up. That's not very nice either. So when you say shut up in English and it's not very polite, you can say taisez-vous. If you talk to a bunch of people, you're talking to someone that you don't know, so you use the vous form, right? Se taire, taisez-vous. Okay. And then you have, sorry, se tromper, which is to make a mistake, and it's also to cheat, to cheat a lover or a girlfriend, boyfriend, and so on and so forth. Okay. Se tromper, je me trompe, tu te trompes, se trompe, nous se trompons, vous, nous nous trompons, vous vous trompez, il se trompe. Okay, and those are your pronoms réfléchis. I hope they're clear. Please come back to review this presentation anytime, and follow me in my other podcasts. I'm gonna put up some more. I hope I can ease your learning, your French experience in learning. See you later. Thank you again for watching and following. Bye bye now.